Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not be sitting here for the next 2 hours, getting tight, but it is what it is, bro, and, I look at life like an adventure. Like a video game or so, or something like that. The challenges you face are what you make of them. They could be fun or they could not be. And when you win after facing something this difficult, it's that much sweeter.
It's looking like MP and company will miss today's shoot-around after the team bus got unexpectedly stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the way to the arena. Will be very interesting to see if they come out cold to start today's game.
We cooking?
On and up.
Okay, leave it.
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
That team?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this team.
Not really, no. It's long. It's really long.
Don't need to tell you something wrong.
Calm down. Do
That's
not
not
focus on the shot. We'll be in the back.
When I'm nervous, I sneeze.
Come bird watching this weekend? It's on my bucket list.
You know we have video games and like 100 TV shows.
Wait, what's the idea here? We already have a bunch.
Really enjoyed it.
Please. I want one.
There he is, man. Myth the legend.
Over here, over here.
Number 4, MP!
Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
Now Atlanta's starting 5. Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Then there's Okongwu, then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Holden in at the point. And for the Heat, Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Mitchell, then there's Powell, and it's MP in at the 2-guard spot. And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to right side. Miami moving it around. Moving it around. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 5.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Outside Rizachet. Here's the 3. That shot missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Okongwu. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Johnson. Will it go? Foul pulls it in.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
The Hawks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Holton. And Atlanta misses again.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Powell. Shot clock at 3. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Powell's gotten his second bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's use this time to take a look at the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's more than deserving of this accolade given the way he's been playing. He injects so much energy into their offense, whether he's finishing the play himself or lending a helping hand.
Now here's Rizachet, 15 in his last outing. Over Powell, and Rizachet gets it to go.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that works.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular warm-up routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
Yeah, not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Thank you. And here are the Heat. They're on a 14-2 run here. The rebound by Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Now here's Powell. He's got 5.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Right side, Alexander Walker. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Outside Jaquez. The three. The rebound by Holden. Hawks trail by 10. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Holden. Back to Alexander Walker. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Alexander Walker's got 7 points. For Miami, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Powell outside. On the wing, Mitchell. 14 points his last outing. Throws it up high and finished off by Adebayo.
And the way Adebayo gets off the floor, it almost looks effortless.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Rizache. Outside, Alexander Walker. Got it. 9 points in the game.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And here's MP. Now here's Powell. Rizache covering. Here's MP. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Outside Johnson. Now here's Rizache. Powell covers. Pass to Alexander Walker. Misses the three. Miami leading by 9. Powell outside. Launches a three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Alexander Walker for 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside.
Whoa! Oh, wow! They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now here's Okongwu. No points yet. Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu, a screen on MP. And Atlanta misses again. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. It's a 14-point game. A nice shot by MP.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Alexander Walker. 9 points in the game. .55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. MP outside. Pass to Adebayo. Back to MP. Adebayo sets a screen. Inside. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Holden. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Stolen by Mitchell. It's stolen by Okongwu. Outside Rizache. Let's go with a 3. No good that time. And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play.
Hey, yo, right here.
from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Outside Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Fires for three. Williams grabs the board. Hawks trail by 17. Here's Holden. Yet to see a basket. Atlanta again missing.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Outside Adebayo. To the middle. And there's Hero. That's good. On the assist by MP. Hero's got 5 now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Williams passes to Alexander Walker. Daniels outside. 6 to shoot. Williams on the wing. Takes a 3. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics put on a show. He picked up 38 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's MP, and it's Miami with another.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Hawks trail by 21, and a youth movement for this Hawks roster. What went into that, Tim?
Well, first, they climbed 10 spots to get the #1 pick, which led to Zachary Risacher. Then the trade of DeJounte Murray, which got them Dyson Daniels, who's 7 years younger. And, of course, you've got Jalen Johnson, who's breaking out. So they've got some young talent that is on the rise.
From 18 feet away, connects. The jumper drops. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, some guys can get a little caught up in that mid-range, but not MP.
Here's Holden, still without a bucket. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Williams. Now here's Okongwu. Okongwu, a screen on Jaquez. And Atlanta misses again.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP outside. Pass to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Daniels outside. Here's Holden. And here's Alexander Walker. A shot to stop the run. And Atlanta misses again. And so MP will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Adebayo. Up and in on the layup. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
I just love the ball move.
Pass to Daniels. Now here's Alexander Walker. Atlanta again missing.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
And the Hawks call time here. he's checked in for Miami. Risache, he's checked in for Atlanta. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. MP, number 1.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Get there.
Outside Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the 3. Alexander Walker's got 12.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Picked up by Okongwu. A deep 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Pass to Holden. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Risache. Takes the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Jaquez. Powell outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 12.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Holton. Knocks down the long J.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Count that bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Outside, Alexander Walker. Knocks it loose. Powell with a steal. MP finds Jaquez. Here's Powell, covered by Alexander Walker. Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. Powell outside. Miami needs to get off a shot here. And the basket by MP.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Johnson a screen on MP. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way. And Johnson giving these fans a show.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Powell. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Now Risache. From behind the arc. That shot, no good. And so it's Miami building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at Miami, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I got to say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season, at least. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Heat.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of...
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
We've got Mitchell. Jaime Jaquez out there with Norman Powell. Then it's MP, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And the big finish by Adebayo!
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And so it's Atlanta with it. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Riza Shea, no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Powell. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Powell's got 14.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's stolen by MP.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Now Mitchell. Back to MP. And here's Adebayo. Guarded by Okongwu. For three, Powell. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Left side, Riza Shea.
Miami foul. Davion Mitchell. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Okongwu, a screen on Powell. Down low to end the run. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Really good passing wing. Riza Shea isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position. But it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Here's MP. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. 5 to shoot. His first shot coming late. Misses off the right iron.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Johnson a screen on MP. Pass to Rizachet from the arc. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 13 feet out. MP shot is off.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Alexander Walker. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Alexander Walker's got 18 points in the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
MP, the pass to Mitchell. Screen by MP. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Mitchell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And the 3 off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The drive by MP, and he gets the bucket. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Here's Holden. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. To the paint. Here's Jaquez. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Big man points in the paint for Jaquez.
Now Rizachet. Here's Holden. There's the 3. And Atlanta misses again. On the wing, Mitchell. Rizachet covering. 16 feet out. And it's Miami with another.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Okongwu, the pass to Alexander Walker.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
To the middle. Here's Powell. That one drops for him. Powell's got 19 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Holden, the pass to Okongwu. Now here's Rizachet. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. MP, number 1.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. Larson's checked in for Norm Powell. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Mitchell. Atlanta also making some changes. Williams is checked in for Okongwu. Newell comes in for Johnson. To the left wing. Here's Newell. Back to Alexander Walker. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Yakachonis is checked in for it. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Alexander Walker and Rizachet fill out the perimeter. And it's Holden in at the point guard position. Fast break Miami. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Rizachet. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. From 9 feet out. And again, it's Miami converting.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Johnson. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Risache. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
MP, the pass to Wiggins. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Here's Holton. The bank shot, no good. The Heat have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Outside Johnson. Now here's Alexander Walker, tightly guarded. Here's Risache. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Yakachonis has checked in. And the athletic platform for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, it is top tier.
Yeah, B.A., it's rare to see him overmatched from a physical standpoint. The #1 overall pick in 2014. He's never been a consistent star, but at his best, he can play with anyone in this league.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Okongwu. Johnson on the wing.
Yeah. She loves me not. I'll find you in another's eyes. The promise of
Atlanta with the ball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Risache at the small forward. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. And it's Holton in at the point guard.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the paint. So Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Here's Risache. Holton, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Out to the right wing. MP outside. Hero from long range. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. MP, that's for 2. He gets it in there. MP's got 43 points.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good that time.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence.
And another assist for him.
And what's amazing, he's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 47 points.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Over in the corner, Hero. Pass to Yaga Jonas. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat to the inside. Wiggins, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Launches a 3. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
We're here with MP after leading his team to victory in legendary fashion. We've seen teams try to limit you by denying your scoring chances. Do you think after hitting 20 assists tonight, they're more scared of your self-creation or the looks you create for your teammates?
They ought to be scared of both. Focus too much on me, and my teammates will finish you off. Lose track of me? Ooh, that's a dirt nap for your defense.
Don't sleep on MP.
Hey, I'm making them wake up.
Here we go, MP. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you next time.
Yes, Mr. Olassie.
All right. You always say to be the best, you got to beat the best. And tonight you beat one of the best teams in basketball, but you did it after arriving late to the arena and missing warm-ups with your teammates. Overcoming adversity like that to take down maybe the best team in the sport? What does that say about you guys?
My biggest takeaway is that we won. And we got contributions from everybody on the floor tonight. That's how you win these kinds of games. And how you string together wins like this come playoff time.
I asked a question, I got an answer. Thanks.
MP right here. MP, I have a question.
Looking good, my guy.
Hey, this is Tunnel Stack with the 12-ounce cup that tips over the tunnel.
You know what? This probably is us. There's the towel over there. I bet you get the towel.
Oh, someone else will take care of it.
Not to mention the 11 assists. Good work. You rarely see that happening in big college scoring games.
You want to come first?
Up next, the Heat take it on the Bulls. Now that the regular season is underway, we can really start to see what these teams are made of, RJ.
Yeah, things will change throughout the year, sure. But in a lot of cases, these are how these teams are going to look all year long. It's time to see if it's all clicking.
And the starting lineup for Miami, we've got Jaime Jaquez. MP is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Powell in at the 3. Now here's MP. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Back to Giddey. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. From Pete Giddey. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Okoro outside. Launches it. And it's Miami with a rebound. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
Now here's MP. Releases from the wing and drills it.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Okoro outside. Now here's Giddey. Picked by Smith. The 3 is up. Adebayo grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
MP looking around. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Adebayo.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Smith. Now Giddey. Okoro outside. Chicago passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And again, Chicago, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Giddey. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
MP, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. Count that one. MP's got 8.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Ivy outside. Oh, MP with a block.
Teams are realizing you have to account for MP on that defensive end, especially when you're going up near the lead.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. Here's MP. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Adebayo. Powell surveying the D. Shot clock at 5. And here's MP from outside. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And he's 5 of 7. Getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
To the inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. MP, number 1.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Miami leading by 3. Powell outside. Screen by MP. 3-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Smith with a screen on MP. Here's Ivy. Takes it inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Ivy plays with such tenacity. When he sees a lane open up, he knifes his way inside.
Back to MP. Pass to Jaquez. On the wing, Mitchell. MP against Ivy. MP no good. The Bulls trail by 4. And here's Ivy from the arc. Counted from distance. Ivy's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Miami has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. It's Jaquez on the wing. Back to MP. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
A 3 off the inbound. Chicago with a rebound.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
To the left side wing. 3-pointer, Buzelis. And it's MP with a rebound. The Heat have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Ivy. The 3 from Okoro. Jaquez grabs the board. Miami leading by 3. MP, the pass to Mitchell. Back to MP. The fader. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. And the Bulls shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Here's Ivy. And he sinks the 11-footer. Ivy's got 9.
You know, Ivy wants to get to the rim, but good judgment taking what's there.
On the wing, MP. Ivy defends. MP shot is off. And Chicago has possession. They trail by 1. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
Outside, Williams. And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh, yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately, if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
Heat trail by 3, setting the floor for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Davion Mitchell. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. Hardaway against MP. Banked it in off the glass. Hardaway's got 6.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
AI. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Patrick Williams.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Miami shooting their first free throws of this game. Chicago making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Jaquez is checked in for Miami.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Smith passes to Hardaway. Three-pointer, Buzelis. He drops it from range. Buzelis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. MP outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Inside. Bam! Hammers it down!
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Chicago leading. Okoro passes to Hardaway. Hardaway with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Giddey. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for Miami. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Hits the trifecta. He's got 9.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
Robbed. Here we go. Okoro with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Okoro passes to Giddey. And he comes up with a bucket. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Okoro. And finished off by Adebayo.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Ivy's checked in for Hardaway. And Miami with a change here, too. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. Here's Smith. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
MP shot is off.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor. I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look. Broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for the Heat.
And they haven't attempted too many threes. They're working hard to get shots from close range, resisting the urge to get too loose with their shot selection. And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Giddey with it. Guarded by Adebayo. The 3, Smith. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Ivy. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. MP outside. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Back to MP. This one for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Okoro outside. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Okoro. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
MP left side. The three. MP drills the three.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Okoro outside. A minute 39 left in the second period. Here's Giddey. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
The three is up. MP shot is off. And here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing, Ivey from outside the arc. Smith. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. The layup misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's Giddey missing. Heat trail by 7. Here's MP. MP going to work down low.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ivey. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Adebayo, a screen on Ivey. And he's going for the Bam. Going up high to polish it off.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Giddey scanning the floor. Pass to Ivey. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Bulls. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
They've got Josh Giddey, Ellis out there with Okoro. Then there's Ivey, and it's Smith in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Ellis get this close to the rim.
Ivey against MP. No good with the triple. Chicago leading by 7. Out to the wing. Giddey with it. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. And a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Giddey. Chicago passing it around. Back to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. And here's Ivey from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. MP outside. Pass to Adebayo. Showing the strength, Adebayo.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Well, the Bulls' shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Now here's Smith, fires the 3. That shot off the mark.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you, B.A.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. For the tie, that one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
Giddey passes to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And here's MP. 27 points for him. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Ivey outside. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Ivey, covered by MP. Mitchell against Giddey. 3-pointer. Rebound Miami. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Mitchell. Jaquez with a screen on Ivey. Now Jaquez. MP outside. For the lead. 5 to shoot. He's rebounded by Okoro.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Ivey. Over Powell. Ivey's shot is off. The Heat have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. AI. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Buzelis. Okoro outside. Here's Buzelis. Jaquez covers. Giddey against Mitchell. Here's Smith. Miami grabs the miss. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. Here's Jaquez. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. MP, number 1.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
From 18 feet away, Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls trail by 4. Giddey with it, guarded by Adebayo. Giddey passes to Ivey. Back to Giddey. Pass to Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Smith's got 9.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
Miami with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And here's MP from outside. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Heat lead by 5.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Ivey passes to Smith. Stolen by MP. Oh, MP makes him pay at the other end.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside Giddey. Ivey outside from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
It's Giddey on the wing. 12 points for him. Smith finds Ivey. Picked by Smith. From 12 feet. A nice shot by Ivey. He's got 15.
Yeah, Ivey has been relentless, just working hard and finding himself looks.
For Chicago, Williams comes in for Smith, and it's Jones in for Giddey. Ware's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
The Bulls trail by 7. Jones, the pass to Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J, and the Bulls tack on 2 more. Heat leading by 5.
2 minutes.
MP outside. Wiggins right side. And there's the rejection.
When it comes to
fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. From deep, MP, and it's Chicago with a board.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Setting the floor for Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Yakachonis. Then it's MP, then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Hardaway's shot is good.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
On the wing, MP, beyond the arc. Tries again. Got it. Bam!
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Hardaway, the pass to Smith. Hardaway with a screen on Hero. Giddey into the lane for 3. Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. And he lobs it up top. That one doesn't drop.
Almost a highlight reel play. Hey, you have to appreciate the effort there.
Williams passes to Hardaway. It's good. Hardaway's got 8 here in this quarter.
And this is Hardaway Jr. at his best. If I'm his teammates, I keep feeding the hot hand.
Jaquez with a screen on Hardaway. Outside Jaquez. Here's MP. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Williams passes to Hardaway. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Heat trail by 19. Back to MP. Hero outside. Can they get it? Doesn't go for him.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. For Chicago, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. Okoro comes in for Hardaway, and Ivy subbed in for Jones. Mitchell against Giddey. Tries the spin move. Smith outside. Okoro outside. Pass to Ivy. 4 on the clock. Over MP. Ivy's shot is off. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. Trailing by 19. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Ivy against MP. Ivy's shot is off. Heat trail by 18. MP outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to MP. To the paint. Here's Jaquez. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Ivy. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And how about the leaping ability of Ivy? I mean, taking it all the way there to the rim.
Here's MP from deep.
Rebounded by Smith.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Ivey fires. Oh, off target from downtown. And it's Powell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Mitchell, it's stolen. Here's Giddey. Here's Okoro. Ivey. And the layup is good. Ivey's got 21 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The triple drops.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Giddey with it, guarded by Adebayo. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ivey outside, unloads. Oh, it's off.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
MP! He's off from 3. Bulls leading by 17.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Yes, sir!
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on, no shot he can't make.
Jones rips down the board. And Hero comes to help. Now Simons.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
MP shot is off. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Stolen by MP. For the finish. And the breakaway jam. A thing of beauty.
Miami foul. MP. 5th personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Chicago, Trey Jones.
Jones hits them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Takes one from 10 feet. Hardaway grabs the board. Outside Jones. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
A double-double and a terrific performance by you tonight in what must be a disappointing loss. Talk to me.
Oh, it's all disappointing. We didn't win. I don't care about a double-double. Everyone's got to be better, including me.
Well, thanks for your time, MP. BA, over to you.
Dominic, thank you very much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.
There he is. You think the German kid can make the leap?
I put the odds at 100 to 90.
What for? That's way more complicated math than I was expecting.
Yeah,
but
would that be like 90% odds?
No, actually, Joe, 100 to 0, but in German.
Oh, good one.
Yes. Good advice. I will remember to do that.
Probably for the best. You
Heads
can
up.
shoot from outside the gym in the lockdown.
We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Lake, and we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's MP. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. From past the arc, here's Queen. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
MP, good. It seems like MP is always in the news nowadays. Recently, he was featured on the cover of Slam magazine.
A special honor for him for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if he grew up a fan of Slam like many players before him. This recognition has to feel weirdly nostalgic in a way.
Jaquez with the wide open look. Off target from outside. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. That one drops for him.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Jaquez outside. Now, here's MP. D right on him.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Murray, the pass to Queen. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by